Hey, it's Victor, aka InfinaCore Man, if you couldn't already tell. By the way, we got some new swag. If you want a chance to get your own? Let us know in the comments below. So today I'm sharing with you our experience with CES 2022. And if you look at these posters here, they're the same ones that we had in the booth. It was a great experience, and we definitely love to share with you all the little highlights, and you'll see some clips along the way. So first off, I'd like to show you our P4 prototype. It didn't arrive at CES for us, but it just came in recently, and it actually is very, very promising. If you want to learn more about the P4, sign up to our email list, follow us on social media, and you'll get all the sneak previews when we launch officially on Kickstarter April 4th, 2022. Back to the topic. CES is a massive trade show that's held in Las Vegas every single year in January. Big companies like Sony and Samsung and small companies like ourselves go to the same place. If you're an electronics brand, you want to be there. Whether you're looking at different new technologies that are available, or if you're trying to network and meet connections and do some brand awareness. As a small startup coming to CES, we want to be as prepared as possible. So we spent several months strategizing as a team. The thing that we did was create these posters in anticipation on customers coming to our booth and asking us questions. We weren't blessed with our prototype yet, so we had our previous products, the P3 and the Wally grips, and our charging cables that we had at our booth. That was enough for us to pique the interest. We gave P3s away. They simply scanned the back of the QR code. We would get them onto our email list and their phone number, and they would take a P3, and in an hour, they'll get a text message. Come back to our booth, find us, and return the item, please. The next thing we did was create business cards. Had our QR code on them, and it was all smiles. It'd be great to reach out back to you guys in the future. Third thing we did was create our new gear. We had to rep the InfinaCore brand, so we had the hoodies, the t-shirts, the hats, and everyone would know that the InfinaCore guys are in the building. Final preparation that we had was mental. We wanted to know when we get there, what is our objectives? Who do we connect with? How do we connect with our customer? Now that the preparation work is done, it's time to pack up our bags and head to Las Vegas. When we got there, it was great. Meeting the people was great. Networking was awesome. There was a lot of laughs, a lot of smiling, and we even met a couple of customers. We sold some on the spot, and then we had a couple of people who came up to us like, hey, I bought 4 of these. Hey, I have this at home. And it was awesome to just see that a small brand like ours is already reaching people at CES. So we'll be looking for your support when time to kickstart. There's a lot of cool things to see, from the Tesla cars to the PS store, but my best takeaway from this was meeting the distributors. So we have made some connection with certain distributors, with different brands, and learned about competing brands that have either done very successful Kickstarters in the past that we connected with, or they've gotten to the point where they've been acquired. So it definitely got me thinking more about what is the future path of InfinaCore. Another great opportunity at CES is the press and the media, and everyone wears a tag. I wish I had mine here. Yep, here it is. And it was very fun pitching. It was very fun working on of dialogue, the script that I would say to everyone, and kind of changing it and having it evolve throughout the entire 3-day process. And you know, this was our main goal. We want everyone to get their email addresses in by scanning the QR code so that we can follow up with them after the event itself. Now that the event is over, we had a team meeting, and we are headed in the direction of distribution, doing as much brand exposure as possible, seeing what's out there, and meeting people who are as hyped about wireless charging as we are hyped about wireless charging. And so we need to take the steps to touch and reach these people. Doing something like CES, going to a trade show, is the most important part. It can help fast track you to where you need to be, but ultimately you need to walk down that path. I'm learning that there are several must-dos when you're trying to grow as an unknown brand. And I'll aim to go back to CES next year, but also we need to capitalize on the rest of the year as well. Our same goals: exposure, making the connections, and meeting people is very important to us. Important part is to follow up. So post CES, we came home and just emails and making sure that we remember each other and potentially make some connections. Here's a quick list of the different things that we've gotten from CES. We found out what's trending in the electronic industry, what is cutting edge, and also what is pretty saturated in this market. We helped make connections for InfinaCore to build strategic partnerships, media, and other PR outlets with networking face-to-face, because it's different when you're seeing it through a screen. To be able to have a conversation, laugh and smile with someone in real time. We help build awareness to InfinaCore, and we help build that email list. Also in anticipation for Kickstarter, for our community that we're looking to always continue to grow. So if you ask me, CES was a success for InfinaCore. I'm excited to see the fruits bear through the coming months. Of course, our main objective is our Kickstarter in April. Wherever our roadmap takes us, you can check it out on our website. We have it published now, and we'll continue to evolve. So thank you for tuning in to our CES video. I really hope that you learned something. Experience is always going to be the best teacher. Just go and do it. If your aspirations is to increase brand exposure, learn more about the industry, learn more about the people that are interested in your industry, that are like yourself, go to a trade show like CES.